So the first half of this episode of Boruto, I'm going to be straight up honest, was a little bit slow. But by the end, when it picks up in the Hidden Mist Village, and by that cliffhanger at the end, okay, I'm invested now. Let's find out what's so going to be great about this arc. Now, the thing about this is we start off the episode with, I guess, with Anko and Iruka talking about some suspicious activities taking place in the Hidden Mist Village, and I guess Naruto's there as well, and actually comes a field trip in the Hidden Mist Village, but at the same time, it's kind of like a cover up to expose the problem so they can take care of it. And Iruka's like, yeah, this should be good. It's going to take a lot of courage, but it should be a good experience for them, which is true. And you can see this one coming a mile away. What was going to happen? So, like I said, the beginning part was very slow, and in the conversation, Boruto was eavesdropping, actually trying to perform a wind style jutsu to knock off Iruka's wig, according to what he said. So, and later in the episode, when he's talking to Mitsuki on the ship, he's like bringing up how Mitsuki can do the wind style or the wind scythe style jutsu, and Mitsuki says it's not a problem when you can copy jutsu. So we know this already with his connection with Orochimaru, so that's not a shock. So, but at that point in time, we actually get introduced to the Hidden Mist Village. It looks nice. It's more advanced than Konoha is, and that's saying something. So nominated by Sarah as to be in charge of the class or the academy at the Hidden Mist Village. And later in the episode, when on the ship, we get a conversation between Chocho, Sarah, and Sumire, and she pretty much asks, "Yo, Sarah, why did you nominate Boruto as a class rep?" And answer it, it's like, I think it's because she trusts Boruto, even though he can act like a goofball. She's about to say that, but before she did, Boruto's like walking behind her, like, "What are you talking about me?" So that conversation gets interrupted. We actually get a brief conversation about, I guess, Sarah admiring the seventh Hokage and her wanting to become the Hokage, which we know. And Boruto's like, "I'm not interested in that. I'm the only one that knows what my dad's really like." Plus, by the way, Sarah, your dad was actually kind of cool back in the day. He was actually crazy strong, so I was gravitating towards Sasuke. And it's no secret if you read the manga. So it's obvious Boruto has a fascination with Sasuke, and Sarada has a fascination with Naruto. Go figure. So it's like these two plot points of character traits are coming together. So that makes sense. The thing that hypes up the end of this episode is the way that Awabe is kind of building up the tension, but the only one saying, like, "Listen, this is the Hidden Mist Village. This is not going to be some nice field trip. It's not going to Disneyland or anything. Like, so prepare yourself." So he already knew trouble was awaiting, so it built up the tension and the anticipation. Like I said, the first half was very slow. We get introduced to Kagura. It's pretty much, I guess, the equivalent to Shino when it comes to like the Hidden Mist Academy. By the way, we are going there next week because there's obviously going to be a face-off. Obviously, Boruto's going to be there's going to be a one-on-one fight. If you see the spoilers already, you kind of already know he's going up against Kagura in a sword duel, which is why you notice the katana right away. It's because that's going to have to take place next week. And wouldn't you know, we get to see Kagura introduced, and it doesn't take long for most of the girls, not all of them, to actually start fawning over him. I think Sarah and Chocho are the only ones that don't. Chocho actually says he's hot, but what's he like inside? And Sarah's like, yeah, whatever. So it's a typical trope we've seen in Boruto. And obviously enough, the first person he introduces himself to is Boruto. So it's a privilege to meet the son of the seventh Hokage. And Boruto, I like how Boruto kind of responds. Like, it has nothing to do with my old man. I'm Boruto Uzumaki. Nice to meet you. So that was kind of cool. So obviously Boruto hates being compared to Naruto, obviously, but I mean that's going to happen more often than not. So, everybody goes wandering off, and then Iwabe goes by himself because obviously he has a problem with how everything's turning out. And when Denki and Boruto could catch up to him, it's like, "What are you doing wandering by yourself?" And actually, Sora is the one that notices. It's like, "Boruto, since you're in charge, you should go after him. He's your friend, right?" So, and Denki should go along with Boruto so he doesn't get into trouble. So that's a kind of neat little balance between the three. What you see right now in the Hidden Mist Village with these nice buildings, it's a cover-up because it's a cover-up to hide what really lurks inside. Introduced to Shizuma Hoshigaki, and Obviously, he's a family member. If you read the spoilers, he's a family member of Kisame. We don't know if he's a son. I doubt it, but we'll see. And this will take him on to try and intimidate Boruto. Iwabe kind of steps in, and is like, yo, back off. So that's kind of cool. And by the end of the episode, it's like the mist appears out of nowhere. It's very reminiscent of what happened with Zabuza. So I'm pretty sure they're going to get involved next week, judging from the preview. But we got Kagura versus Boruto next week in a sword duel, and Chojura's going to nominate Boruto to fight Kagura. So I can't wait for that. So plus we're going to get the return of Mei, the former Mizukage. So I can't wait for that. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Appreciate that. Comment down thoughts what you think about this arc we're in for now. Subscribe channel for more Boruto. Catch you guys later. Bye.